Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another channel welcome back to another video on the channel.
Hello, everybody. Yes, it's me. It's Josh. We are back. We are back for 2024. It's a new year.
Yeah, happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. We hope we hope this year brings you health, joy, happiness, and many other wonderful, wonderful things.
Yeah, and sorry I didn't make a video saying Merry Christmas, by the way, because I'm kind of busy with family and stuff. Like, I've got 2 little baby nieces to look after now, so I'm an uncle, so yeah. No, but yeah, it keeps you busy. So anyway, Josh kindly filled in and said Merry Christmas to you, so I hope you saw that.
Yeah.
And yeah, today, do you want to say what we're going to talk about? Go on.
Today in case you didn't know, me and Ben are both big Doctor Who fans. So we both really enjoy that side of the sci-fi television type thing. So today I thought me and Ben would do like a review / discussion. Spoiler, by the way, if you haven't already watched the 60th anniversary specials and you haven't watched the Christmas special, then I would suggest watching that before listening to this, because there will be spoilers from the very beginning. So, this is your spoiler warning. You have been warned. Right. Let's talk about the first 60th anniversary special, which was called...
I'll give you a countdown, people, to turn off.
Right.
3, 2, 1. Right, now we're going to start. Okay.
Yeah.
If you haven't turned off, now we're going to start. Okay, so where do you want to start, Josh? Do you want to start... Because there's stuff in the middle that you can talk about before, or your stuff... Yeah, where do you want to start?
Let's start with Jodie Whittaker's last ever episode, where she regenerates. Now, there was some speculation that she would be regenerating into David Tennant's version of the Doctor instead of Ncuti Gatwa, who is
Ncuti Gatwa. Sorry.
There's different pronunciations.
Yeah.
Me and Ben I have one way, Ben has another way, but that's cool. Anyway, we were fully expecting. Well, some fans were fully expecting Jodie Whittaker's Doctor to regenerate into the newest incarnation. But instead, we got a very special surprise. So, Ben, who did Jodie Whittaker regenerate into?
David Tennant. But technically, I did know.
You did know, yeah.
Yeah. It's in the trailer. But one thing I can't actually stand, I can't stand it. You get all the news on what's going to happen before it happens. And I just want it to be a surprise, especially the next Doctor. I want to sit there, not knowing who the next Doctor is, regenerate, and be like, oh, it's that actor.
I truly hope that going forward, that there won't be so many leaks and spoilers gotten out into the press before we actually get the Doctor Who series in May. Yeah.
But yeah, so let's get into it. Let's talk about the Christmas episode.
The Christmas episode?
Yes, the Christmas special with...
Well, we could start there.
Or do you want to start somewhere else? Yeah.
I think we should start with the 60th anniversary specials, because, well, okay, we will get to the third special, but me and you both know how that one ties into the Christmas. So
honestly, I can't keep track on numbers and all that business.
All right, let's start with special number 1.
Okay. So this is the one with David Tennant and all that.
Wild Blue... No, not Wild Blue Yonder.
Wild Blue Yonder. I could look it up, but let's just go with 60th.
Okay, the 60th, right.
Yeah.
Episode 1, we can't remember the name, but let's just go with what we thought. So
when I edit it, I'll put the names. So.
Yeah, the names will be in the description of all the episode titles.
Yeah.
So what did we think?
That was the first one with David Tennant in it, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it started with the Doctor and Donna doing this sort of speaking. They both broke the fourth wall and they were talking to us.
Was that the little meep thing?
Oh, the meep, yeah.
Was that the first episode?
That was the first episode. For the Meep, yeah.
And that's the one you're talking about, yeah?
That's the one I'm talking about, yeah.
Okay. You know, that voice is what's he called? Miriam...
Miriam Margolyes?
Yeah, Miriam Margolyes. That's it. Margolyes? I don't know, anyway.
She basically, for those who don't know who she is, she was in Harry Potter.
Harry Potter, yeah. She was the professor from, that did all the plants and stuff.
Yeah, her herbologist.
Yes. Yeah. Anyway, so she did the voice of that Meep, and it basically was a villain disguised as a good guy. Yeah, but then the Doctor thought that these robots / aliens came along, and they were the bad guys. But actually, they were good, like intergalactic police. Not
sort of like the Sontaran.
the Dradoon.
Oh, the Jadoon. Sorry, I get them mixed up.
Yeah.
The Jadoon, the space police. They were sort of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, they so there's that thing, the Meep, and basically what happened was, it was his job to make sure that the Meep was good, but then the Meep turned out to be bad, and then the Doctor the only way he could stop him was blow up the ship, but then the only way to do it was to get Donna to help him, but because Donna lost her memory in the other episode, back when she was the main companion, if she remembered him, her mind would explode, when actually, instead of that, because she had a daughter, the knowledge of the Doctor was split in half.
It was passed down onto Rose, and basically...
is it Rose? I don't think it was Rose.
Yeah,
Was
Rose Noble. And the reason why she's called Rose Noble is because Donna's sort of memories of the Doctor and obviously meeting Rose, Donna met Rose. That's why she called her daughter Rose.
Oh yeah, okay. I kind of lost that, but anyway, but yeah. So because the knowledge was passed down, she didn't die. So that they called it non-binary, and because she was non-binary, that's why, and that's how all this non-binary stuff came about. Now we're gonna get to another kind of I don't know, dodgy topic, because some people, have different views on it. So, yeah. Should we talk about that? I don't know. Should we?
Okay, some people felt that the Doctor Who specials... No, some people felt that Doctor Who being represented by Russ T Davies, the show had slightly gone a bit woke. There was some kind of an agenda that Russ T Davies wanted to portray in these specials, such as the use of non-binary and what terminology the alien wanted. Rose made a comment of, how do we know it's a she?
Yeah.
And there's other examples that were used in the 60th anniversary specials, but...
I think, personally, it's just about inclusion.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a specific reason in itself.
No.
I think it's just they want to include everyone, and I think that's partly... I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for saying this. I think that's part of the BBC.
Strike one, channel.
Yeah.
No, please, YouTube, don't.
Yeah. I think that's part of the BBC. They want to include everyone. So yeah, and it's good to include everyone. I do agree, but in some ways, I don't know. You should always include everyone, but sometimes Doctor Who goes a bit... I don't know.
I just feel like if you have an agenda, you shouldn't ram it down people's throats. You should try and include it in a subtle way.
Yeah.
Not a non-binary
yeah.
type.
Because when she was regenerating in the whole non-binary, I think it was something... when she was the main companion, and she had her head going all wibbly wobbly, timey wimey from the from absorbing so much. What was it? Oh, it was interbiological metacrisis. That was it. That's what.
That's it.
Can't believe I remembered that name.
Wow, such a technical term.
Yes, where they like combine the Doctor's brain with the human.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I think there was so much knowledge in her head. This was when she was the main companion. That it was that word was part of the TARDIS circuit
Yes.
binary.
Yes.
So, and then after that, it became the name for like. Can you carry on for now? I don't know how to carry on. It became the name for
something.
Yeah, it became the name for all. Yeah, oh guys, you know what I mean. So after that, it became the name for that.
It's timey-wimey, wibbly wobbly stuff.
Yeah, and that is how it all started with Doctor Who. But I think,
I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to reboot the series. So from 2005, when it was rebooted from like the old Who, so there's old Who and new Who. But now what they've done with the 60th anniversary special is if you are in the UK and you go on BBC iPlayer, you've got the Whoniverse. Now the Whoniverse is every single old Who, every single spin-off, it's all there. You can watch all of it for free if you pay a TV license. If you don't pay a TV license, you can't watch it.
oh my,
And if you're outside the UK, you can watch it all on Disney Plus. Now, we're not going to say anything more about Disney Plus, but you can make your own mind up about how they have... yeah.
But at the same time, you can watch them all, including the old episodes going from William Hartnell, on iPlayer. So
Yeah. There's that as well. I just don't get it. How they're distributing the content to other territories around the world.
Well, there is a theory I have about that,
Oh,
actually.
go on.
The fact that Doctor Who has been losing viewers.
Yeah.
So maybe that's partly the reason. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, maybe it was losing viewers and they decided to get Disney Plus, a popular streaming service, to get on board.
Yeah.
To hopefully rejuvenate and get more people interested in the show. But then, I don't agree with what Disney Plus are charging in terms of the overseas territories just to watch and enjoy the show, really.
Yeah.
It's sort of putting a barrier in place.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Anyway, let's get back to talking about the episodes, because I don't know how long we can make this video.
So, number one, we thought there were a few downs, but plenty of ups. We enjoyed it. Now, number two, in terms of promoting the episode, there really wasn't like a lot of... there were a lot of speculation about it. Because a lot of the kind of footage of episode 2 was redacted and sort of not shown, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But, oh my god, episode 2... What do you want to say?
Episode
Whoa.
2.
My arms are too long.
Was that the one where they all went to the end of the universe?
No, my arms are too long. And then you've got like...
Oh, that one, yes.
Kind of
now
the creepy one.
Yeah. That was the creepiest episode they've made in a long time, I would say.
What did you think when it started and the TARDIS went away? I was like, what?
I don't know. I think the TARDIS has done that in another episode.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
But at the same time, because I think they wanted to do big things because it was David Tennant coming back.
Yeah.
Including going to the end of the universe and these random... What would you call those alien beings?
There were sort of alien beings that could duplicate you as a person. So they would take on your memories and get your ideas.
And the ending, I was so gripped to it at the ending. I'll be fair to that.
Yeah.
It's because, Doctor, you've got the wrong one.
Yeah, my heart was going a bit. I was like, no, what are you doing, Doctor?
Oh, sorry, I'm just laughing if you can wonder what that noise is. Yeah, that was like, oh my gosh, she's gonna die. After all we've been through with Donna, she's gonna die.
So then there was that. So go and watch it. It's basically the creepiest,
Yeah.
mild horror-ish like Doctor Who episode I think there's ever been.
And they're trying to they're trying to get back to Earth because they've been trapped at the end of the universe.
In my opinion, I think the second special was on par with the Doctor Who episode Midnight, if you remember it, where he's on the this spaceship plane type thing.
Yeah, and his consciousness entered.
And everything that David Tennant was saying as a doctor would be repeated.
Yeah. It was oh, Doctor, you're so handsome. Yes, I am. Thank you. It was repeating that, and he wanted to hear that, so he made him repeat
creepy vibes. It reminded me of that. But anyway, the highlight of the episode was when they return to Earth, and they see Wilf.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. What a great actor.
Yeah. Yeah. So was that actually a stand-in or the real one? Didn't he die after or before that?
So the sort of the short scene that you see at the end of episode 2, that's him.
Yeah.
But at the beginning of episode 3, that's a stand-in because unfortunately, sadly, he died between the end of filming for episode 2 and the beginning of 3.
Right. Okay.
It was very yeah.
And I noticed that they did use a line from
another episode. Yeah.
Another episode. He went you go with the Doctor. That was a completely different episode from ages ago, when she was actually the companion, which is...
They gave it some thought. I like that, about that.
Yeah. Right. Have we talked... What episodes have we talked about? We talked about...
Number 1, number 2.
Number 2.
So we've done Uno, we've done Doz, now let's do Trez. Okay. The last one.
Which one again?
The Toymaker.
Oh, the Toy... That was... Oh my gosh.
Are you terrified of the Toymaker?
It was creepy, yeah. I'll give it that, yeah. And that puppet thing.
The puppet, yes.
Yeah, when they're he was I didn't play his game, I lost his game, and then they had the puppet of the man, and the heartbreak of also how the Toymaker was reminding him of all his adventures.
All the companions he's lost.
Yeah.
And he's going, well, that's alright then.
Actually, her consciousness survived. Well, that's alright then. Yeah.
Oh, just brilliant.
Yeah. And plus, it also gives the fans an idea, if new fans come on what happened, in a way.
Now, in this third episode, we get to the point where the Toymaker says he played the first game with another Doctor, he played the second game with this Doctor. The rules decree that he must play the third game with the third Doctor.
Uh-huh.
So he shoots this beam through David Tennant, and he goes, I'm regenerating, and then Donna and the previous companion from Old Who come alongside him, holding both his hands.
Yes.
And we see him regenerating, and then...
split in half.
Yes.
Now that was weird.
They are calling that a bi-generation. Uh-huh. So, essentially, the Doctor bi-generated.
Yeah, that has happened before. I don't know when it happened before. Maybe it was in Old Who, I don't know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, this is my storyline I had in my head, right? So the first line of when David Tennant was the Doctor himself, was the actor, the first line he said when he was going is, I don't want to go, right?
I don't want to go, yeah.
So, in my mind, what would have happened is the best ending for me would have had, okay, I've had my time, I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to go, yeah.
So yeah, I think that should have been a better ending, because it doesn't make sense to me how, in a way, it doesn't make sense to me how he ended up with Donna, because So that means there's 2 doctors, one flying around the universe and then one just in one place. And plus, the doctor who was with Donna is still a Time Lord, technically. So,
Yeah.
so she'll die and her whole family will die and he'll be left alone again.
I would have loved to have seen the Ncuti Gatwa get his moment in the spotlight. To regenerate fully and just own that. Own that and then take down the Toy Master, the Toy Maker.
Yeah.
And then episode ends.
And also, he gave him another TARDIS.
There's not just 2 doctors, there's 2 TARDISes. Now, tell the viewers how that came about.
So interdimensional energy, the Toy Maker, when the Toy Maker was dead, or you finished the Toy Maker, it was interdimensional energy. So
Essentially, they won, and the
you get your prize, honey. That was the line. I don't know. I have this thing. I remember all the lines. It's so weird. And there were some emotional moments in there, like especially when he said, "We're Time Lords. We do rehab backwards." So, so it was like, oh, he's been through the Time War. He's had a lot of trauma in his life, but now he's free, and which coincidentally means that the Doctor now, Ncuti Gatwa's Doctor, is free of the Time War and all the stress. If you think about it like that and go deeper. But
there's that to consider as well. I mean, I think it's a very exciting time for Doctor Who. I'm looking forward to what spin-offs Russell T Davies is going to conjure up. Because, it's going to be an exciting rest of the decade for Doctor Who, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we should just cram in the Christmas episode.
Right, let's talk briefly about the Christmas episode and then we'll bring things to a wrap.
Okay, so Christmas episode, we've got the
Church on Ruby Road.
Church on Ruby Road, Ruby Sunday. And basically, so just to recap, Mum left a baby on the church.
On the doorsteps of the church, yeah.
And we don't know who the mum is. And that's how it kind of ended. But I also heard today, and I only heard this today from another source.
Which surprised me, shocked me, really.
Yeah, from another source that she's already, the companion has already finished filming her season.
A second season. But from what Ben tells me, she's leaving.
Yeah, she is. Well, it's rumoured. It's not confirmed, it's rumoured. So she might not be leaving.
So essentially we will see her leave.
Yeah, but it's
in 2025.
Again, it's rumoured.
Rumoured. Nothing's confirmed, but it's just a rumour.
Yeah. But the source is pretty reliable.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But we don't want to spoil too much about the Christmas special, so go and watch it because it's probably the most recent one we were talking about. So we're just going to leave it there.
Got ya.
Let's just do a few hopes of what we want to see. I would love to see like a Sarah Jane Adventures children's Doctor Who TV show. But it's very sad that Sarah Jane is no longer with us, but something like a spin-off for kids.
I don't think that. I think they should. Personally, I think they should leave it there. You can't get better with Elizabeth Sladen.
Yeah.
She was a great actress, and I still consider her a great actress. I don't really consider just because she's died not a great actress anymore. I don't think they should personally do that.
But just a quick aside to that, they have the Big Finish have released an audiobook of Sarah Jane Adventures Companions. So Rani is doing her own adventures. Perhaps they could make that into a TV show.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, because I don't keep up with Big Finish. I've tried to find all the Big Finish stuff. I can't find it.
So they have a website, but just so you know, a lot of the stuff is very expensive. We're talking £20 to £50 at least. So, but anyway, you can say a few words.
What did you think of the song? The Goblin song? Yeah,
the Goblin song, probably a bit insensitive to children. Very insensitive. I just felt it was in poor taste, if I'm honest.
So overall, say your overall thoughts, and then we'll leave it there.
Overall thoughts, good Christmas special, minus the song. Brilliant time to be a Doctor Who fan. Let us know in the comments below what you think of everything we've said. Again, this is just our opinions. Don't take it as fact. It's just what we think.
Yep. And don't shoot me if I've got any of the names wrong or whatever.
Don't shooty Gatwa.
Oh, classic. Okay.
Goodbye.
All right.